both love cooking with beans. Let's show everybody today how easy it is to cook with beans when you start with the dry form.
Let's do it. It's a simple 4-step process that begins by sorting the beans.
This is an important step to take, but it may confuse folks. It's important to know that when beans are harvested, they're harvested in the dry form and then packaged. And when they get harvested, there may be things like small stones or twigs that get packed in the bag with the beans. When you go through this process, just sort through the beans and pick out any foreign matter. Also pick out any cracked or broken beans.
So I have a question. Why don't they wash the beans before they bag them?
So as I mentioned, the beans are harvested in a dry form. That means that they have a really long shelf life. You can keep beans in the dry form in your home pantry for years.
That's a really important step to know. The next thing is super simple as well. You simply take your cleaned beans and you put them in a colander and you rinse them under cool water for just a few moments.
That step removes any of the dust that's on the beans. The next step is super easy too, but it is optional. But Megan and I really recommend that you soak your beans. And I know, Megan, you like to use the hot soak method.
I do. So to do the hot soak method, take 1 cup of beans to 5 cups of water and place them in a large stock pot. Put this on the stove and bring it to a boil. Let it boil for about 2 to 3 minutes and then remove from the heat and place the lid on. And you're going to let them sit for 4 to 24 hours. After the soaking is complete, you simply pour the beans into a colander and drain and rinse them with cool fresh water.
So taking the time to soak the beans dramatically reduces the cooking time. It also has another benefit. When you soak the beans and you drain off that soaking water, you're draining off some of the naturally occurring carbohydrate that we can't digest. And this is what causes some of the gassiness with beans.
It's also important to know that there are some great culinary tricks to cut the gas in beans. Using herbs like epazote, which is found in Mexican kitchens, or asafoetida, which is used by Indian cooks, has been shown to reduce some of the gas-promoting properties in beans. You can also use a simple herb like garlic to help cut some of the gas.
So the final step is to cook the beans. So you've got them sorted, rinsed, soaked. So now you take the soaked beans, you cover them with cold tap water about 2 inches above the level of the beans in the pot, and you cook them over low heat. You want a gentle simmer. Be gentle with the beans. You cook for about 45 minutes to 2 hours, and the amount of time that they take depends on the type of bean that you're cooking.
So it really is that simple to cook with beans from their dry form. Check out the Bean Institute website for this and other great bean information.